Alright guys, welcome back to another Phantom Perry video. So this is a very important video, a very informative video, thanks to one of my viewers on my domain Megumi summons. So if you didn't know, domain Megumi and domain Gojo are basically the same. The only thing is domain Gojo is an AoE damage taken increase debuffer on all enemies, and whereas domain Megumi is just a single target damage taken increase on an enemy. But domain Gojo can go up to 300% max, but domain Megumi has a higher ceiling, but it takes some time because you build up the damage reduction till 345. I think is the max, 345 percentage. So where domain Gojo has 300% for 4 turns, domain Megumi only has the 345% max ceiling at 1 turn after all build up. So that's the difference, but they are similar. The debuff is the same, damage taken increase on enemies. You can use them both, but there is a trick to it. You cannot use domain Megumi's domain expansion ultimate before domain Gojo, because domain Gojo's ultimate cancel out any other domain that is active. So the debuff that Megumi does, it gets removed and he goes out of his domain expansion state. That gives his skill 1 the ability to apply damage taken increase on enemies by 99%. I will show you guys the details obviously before I test it out, both the scenarios using Megumi before Gojo and after Gojo. So stay tuned, but I'll just giving you the context to this video. So the commenter ISHIGAMI, one of the characters from Kaguya-sama, obviously the profile picture checks out. So they commented that I'm so glad that they commented this, because I as a dumbass in my limited time stage where red was type advantage, I used domain Megumi's ultimate before Gojo's, thinking that it won't matter, but I am a dumbass like I said. So domain Gojo cancelled out domain Megumi's debuff. It was no big deal because my red characters are overpowered and Gojo's damage reduction is enough already. It was just overkill in my part, but it cancelled out, and after that I thought that they won't work together because they cannot work with each other. But this guy ISHIGAMI came in clutch, gave me some hope and gave me some information that I didn't know. They said that if you use domain Gojo's domain before Megumi, you get stack. So basically, if you do it properly, time it properly, you can get up to 645% damage taken increase on an enemy. That's massive, crazy damage taken increase debuff. Your holy shit, domain Gojo makes your DPS a nuclear bomb. This combination will make your DPS an atomic universal destroyer bomb, man. Holy shit, I won't try that because that's just too complicated for my small brain, but I will show you guys the damage taken increase debuff stack on an enemy. So let me just show you guys the get only the ultimate part for both the characters. So let me just show you guys here. I've pulled up the wiki on my screen just to have an easier read, so I'll just use that. So domain Megumi, what he does on his ultimate, for 4 turns, just like Gojo, he expands his domain, and in domain he baseline applies some debuff, 2 debuff. One is that enemy do 35% less damage, and the other one is enemy take 45% more damage. This, when domain Megumi is in his domain expansion state, his skill 1 transforms into from only a physical technique damage dealing skill to now applying 99% damage taken increase, and this can stack up to 3 times. So a total of 300% basically damage taken increase on all enemies, and pair that with his 44% that he gives from his domain expansion. So a total of 345% damage taken increase. And Gojo, let me just show you guys Gojo's is a simple one. Just do his ultimate and they will have his ultimate, they will have the damage taken increase. So Gojo opens his expands his domain for 4 turns also, and this guy baseline does 19% damage taken increase for 4 turns, and that can go up to an addition of 200% if you do his ultimate on turn 4. That is when 6 turns are remaining from his auto skill, that is the emergency one, from 9 turns. So when this 9 on turn 1 becomes 6, you should be on turn 4. So if you are on turn 4, you guys and you do your ultimate, you know that domain Gojo will have 300% damage taken increase on applied on all enemies. So now let's go check out run. I will not do a complicated run, just an easy run, just to show you guys the stack. So let's just go to a formidable battle this time. So we will go into the special gate girl spirit this time. Not any complicated and easy one. No one is type advantage here, so I hope Domain Gojo does not just kill it. So first we will check out the bad rotation, that is Megumi before Gojo. So let's just go check it out, and after that we will see the optimal and the best way to use both of them characters together. Alright, so what I will do is I will play this part, play the part till I get my ultimate in 2x speed, just to show you guys what I do to get the ultimate so fast. Obviously this is not an optimal run. If you want to play this in a real fight, this is just a gimmicky run just to show you guys the ultimate and to get them fast. So let's just go play it in 2x speed. Alright, so we have their ultimates. Now we are going to do the thing you should not do, doing Megumi's ultimate before Gojo's. So let's just do it. I will target the main villain because they have the most amount of HP, and then I'll do this. Alright, so what is the sign that will indicate that Domain Megumi's ultimate is up is that there should be 35% and 45% debuff on the enemy. If that is not there, that means Domain Megumi was cancelled out and the debuffs are all gone. And Megumi's skill should turn to 19% damage taken increase, is skill 1, and if that is not there, that means it's also got removed. So that means the domain was removed by Gojo. So let's just go check it out. This is important. Okay, so you guys will see the debuff. I guess you won't because animation was back to back. Okay, so Gojo's debuffs are there. Now we will check out if there is 35% damage dealt decrease and 35% damage taken, 45% damage taken increase from Domain Megumi's domain expansion. First, let's go check if his skill 1 has 19% damage taken increase. It does not because it's not transformed. Now let's check out the debuff on the boss. So this is Domain Gojo's, and Domain Gojo's. So Megumi's debuff were all removed. So this is only a 300% damage taken increase and the stun that Gojo does. So do not do Megumi's domain expansion before Gojo. So now the same team, let's just come back here to the same spot. I'll jump cut it with their ultimates, and let's check out Domain Gojo's ultimate before and Megumi's ultimate after Gojo's. Alright guys, welcome back. So now we have both the Gojo's and Megumi's domain expansion, and now we are going to do Gojo's before Megumi's. So let's just go click them and check out the max stack 645%. I'm so excited to see this. So let's just go. Let me just make sure that I'm aiming at the boss. Yes sir. Yeah, good. Let's see. So okay, I'm excited. Hopefully Gojo does not kill with his skill 1 in his domain, because I want to see Megumi's stack. His type at disadvantage, still is doing so much damage. Holy. Oh my god. The adoptive father and the adoptive son. Holy. Cinema man, cinema. So now let's just go see. You guys can see Domain Gojo's stack. So Domain Gojo's, this is Domain Gojo's debuff, Domain Gojo's debuff, Domain Gojo's debuff, Domain Gojo's 300% debuff, Domain Gojo's debuff. Oh my god. So decreased damage dealt by 35%, this is Megumi's, and increased damage taken by 45%, this is Megumi's also. So to make them work together, just do Gojo's first and then Megumi. Holy. So I don't want to do much damage, so I'll just do this. And yep, I'll attack this and skill 1. Okay, so now skill 1, yep, so applies 99% damage taken increase to the enemies for 3 turns. Holy shit. Holy. Okay, don't kill. Okay, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, that's not nice. Okay. Again, we'll do this just to stall and not do much damage. Select this boar. And before I target, let's just check out. Gojo's 300%. Megumi's 45%. Megumi's 99%. Oh my god. So this is 445% damage taken increase. 400 damage taken increase. Okay, do this. I don't wanna do this, man. Gojo might kill. Okay, so this is 545% damage taken increase on the enemy. 99, that's 200. Gojo's 300, that is 500, and the 45, 545. And obviously Gojo will kill, but if Gojo didn't, the boss would have 645%. 645%. Gojo will kill. No, he didn't. Megumi also didn't kill. So, if I had a DPS after Megumi, that means Toge, Gojo, Megumi and a DPS, that DPS, he would do 645% damage taken increase on that specific turn. That was the last turn for the damage taken to be at its max, at its peak. Wow. Holy shit. I'll do this again just to have Gojo to be the killer. God damn, 645%. I don't know if I can optimally make a team for a DPS to use this, because where can I use this, man? I want to use this team. If you know a team where I can use the full potential of the combo of Gojo and Megumi, please let me know, because I want to try that so bad. Like 600%, 645%. That's not a small amount. Holy shit. Wow, that was nice. Obviously, I could not show you guys the 645%, but it was there. It was there for one turn only, and it was nice. If only I could pause the battle mid-game to show you guys the debuff after Megumi's hit. This is nice, man. This is so nice. Like, so the yapping I was saying after the run, that on the third slot. So let me just show you guys what I mean. So imagine Kaito is a DPS. So if I had this, okay, so on the final turn of the 645%, if I had a DPS on Kaito's slot, he would have 645% damage taken increase on the boss, and he would do massive damage. She, whatever the DPS. Holy shit, this is massive. Again, let me know if there is a team comp that can utilize this strategy of the 645% damage taken increase. I don't know if in score challenge it can even happen, because you can only be there for 3 turns and you won't be able to stack Megumi's final attack. But please do let me know if you have a team comp, or if you know a video on YouTube or on anywhere, Reddit, Discord. Please link it in the comment section below. I will pin that comment, and I want to check that out and I want to try that out. So I appreciate that if you find it and link it. But if you don't, no matter, don't worry, it's not that a big of a deal. We know you can have 645% damage taken increase on the boss. I'm happy just knowing that it exists in this game. And Megumi and Gojo, stepfather, stepson, holy shit, man. I'm so excited, I'm so hyped. I'm so glad that I got both of them. If you haven't checked my video for Gojo and Megumi's pull, they are linked in my description, so check them out. You will get chills. You will laugh in the Domain Gojo's pull video, but you will be so hyped. You will get chills when you watch the Megumi summon. So make sure to check those out. Leave us like and subscribe for this info. And I appreciate you, Ishigami. The characters from the anime the characters from the anime also watch my channel. I'm so excited, I'm so happy about that, knowing that as an anime lover. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So take care and bye for now. Bye bye.